Just a little more than a month ago, police video captured a train collision with a Platteville police unit parked on the tracks. Inside that unit, Yareni Rios Gonzalez, who was pulled over during a road rage investigation. She's recovering with severe injuries. We've learned the Platteville officer who parked his vehicle on the tracks has a discipline history with another police department, while at the Federal Heights Police Department, Pablo Vasquez was a sergeant. At the time, other officers accused him of operating with a lack of care for his own safety and the safety of his officers. They wrote he appears to be incompetent and has a lack of compassion for victims. These discipline documents obtained by 9 News were written in 2019 and 2020 before he was hired in Platteville. The documents outline other allegations, including being slow to respond to calls, tardiness, and a lack of preparedness. A Federal Heights patrol commander recommended Vasquez be demoted and suspended for failing to follow a performance improvement plan. Pablo Vasquez is still on paid leave pending the investigation into the train collision. We want to know, did Platteville's chief know about these prior discipline problems when he hired Pablo Vasquez? Platteville's chief never returned our emails and phone calls. And this week, state investigators have wrapped up their investigation. They have turned it over to the DA's office. The district attorney in Weld County will now make a determination if those responding officers there that day could face charges.
There has been talk about making it law that people have to check with other departments, that you can't just department hop. If you are someone who fails out of one department, that another department needs to know that.
Well, part of the new law that was passed recently is that if you're fired at an agency, that goes on your record.
Right.
And hiring chiefs around other parts of Colorado will be able to see that. It appears, from what I can see, it's possible this man was able to resign before he he was able to resign when he left Federal Heights and then moved on to Platteville, possibly knowing he may have been fired, could have been fired. That's not spelled out in the document.
Platteville's not answering now, though,
no.
But you think they will or may have to in court?
Well, eventually they're going to have to, because, this is a case involving, CBI investigators, and they're looking at his history, and there's also a civil case that's on the horizon,
Just
too.
going to say, she's already filed her lawsuit, too.
Yeah,
so there's going to be a lot of discovery.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of discovery, and his history will likely come into play. I mean, the allegations of negligence pop up with this case, recklessness when the officer parked his unit on the tracks.
It's so high profile. It's going to fall under a lot of heat and light.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
But I will say, given our history, looking at police behavior, and 9 wants to know, it is very common before officers are terminated, they will resign. That way, that termination doesn't get on their record, so they're able to resign if they know they're going to get fired. Happens quite a bit.
That will be another aspect to this story that many people are following.
Yep.
Thanks, Jeremy.